Oh, it's so good to be with y'all today, all my Typosphere friends. And I have something that is hot for you today. We've got an Electra 110 from the 1960s. Take a look. We have repainted this in a bright cherry red. These go so fast. So if you like it, don't think about it, just buy it, because by the time you're done thinking about it, it'll be gone. Okie dokie. Did I show this to you long enough? Very nice. Oh my goodness, the paint is in excellent condition. Rob does such a good job on this, and I'll let you guys know it's a lot harder than it looks, because I tried it once, and yeah, it had to be redone a few times because it was so bad. So I do not do that anymore. Okay, let's take a look-see here. By the way, this is an electric typewriter that needs to be plugged in, and it has a manual return. Back here is your paper holder, my main man Martian, and then your carriage release, levers on each side. Can you tell it's the end of the day and I'm really tired and I just want to sit down and take a nap? Okay. White doohickeys right here, white tabs. These are margins. You press and drag to wherever you want. Okay. On the right side, paper release. On the left side, line selector. When you hit that return handle, it's going to advance 1, 2, or 3 lines. This little doohickey down here, see this little guy all by himself? If you do that, it releases your ruler. And that just comes in handy if you need to try to adjust and get your paper to line up just the way you want. Okay. I'm going to move that carriage over to the left before I open this up, because I don't want this beautiful paint job scratched by this handle over here. So always make sure your carriage is to the left. Then open up the top, and there, voila, is the escapement. And you'll see this says jeweled escapement. Like, have you ever wondered who would pay more to have a little red gemstone on the inside of their typewriter? I mean, who thought of that? And why was it necessary? Anyway, for whatever reason, that was pretty cool, I guess. So this has a jeweled escapement, and we have a new ribbon inside of it for you. Yay! All of our typewriters have new ribbons. And if you have a typewriter that needs a ribbon, there is a link in the description below, and it says ribbons on it. Just click on that link and it'll take you to our website where we have a variety of options. Okay. This is a 2-color ribbon. When it's time to change it out, make sure the black is on top and red is on the bottom, and that the ribbon is threaded through each of these properly. And as you can tell, this came out, and that's totally normal. When it's shipped to you, it most likely will pop out. That's okay. Just put it back in. You will get ink all over you, which is why I wear black, because I don't have anything here. Okay. All right, when you get to the end of the spool, it's not the end of the ink, so you need to reverse the direction, and our ribbons do need to be manually reversed. And you do that right here. It says rev for ribbon reversal, and you just flip that switch. It reverses the direction. Flip it again, it reverses the direction again, and you just keep doing that until you use up all the ink in your ribbon. This is your color selector. It's on black. Flip it over, and I'm getting ink on this, which it comes off very easy, so I'll have that, I'll get that cleaned off. There's red, and then here is your tab to set it, to clear it. And let's go ahead and turn this baby on and do some typing. Okay, so I've got a piece of paper, just your average paper. I do get people ask if you have to use special typewriter paper. No, you do not. Is there special typewriter paper? You betcha. And they're actually really fun to type on, except for I love my typewriter paper so much I don't type on it. I just look at it. Okay, just put the paper right there, turn the handle. Make sure it comes underneath this metal bar. Pop that down. I like to bring it up to make sure it's even. It is not. So this is where the paper release lever comes in handy. Pull that forward. There you go, nice and even, engage. And let me double check my margins. I didn't do that. Okay. And I bent my paper, sorry about that. End of the day. Okay, let's turn this on. And I always like to give about 10 seconds for everything to kick in. Not that it needs it, it's just what I do. Okay, so this is a 1960s Smith Corona Electra 110. Oh, nice. The nice things, hold on, sorry. Can't talk and type at the same time. What I love about electric typewriters is if I'm working on a project where speed is more of an issue, I'm not having to generate ideas as I type. I'm actually just typing quickly. Then I really love the electrics. These are good for kids. They find it easy to use. And beginners, it's not overwhelming. If you are new to typewriters, the best advice I can give you is to start with something like the Smith Corona Electrics from the 60s or 70s, even the manuals from the 60s or 70s. Really, they're much more affordable, they're easy to use, and it's just a good stepping stone into the typewriter world, because if you get something a little bit more fancy and expensive and you don't know what you're doing, you can, you know, in an effort to try to figure out something, jam something or break something, or you send it back because you think it's not working, but it actually is. So I just highly recommend starting with something like this. Now you don't have to, it's just a recommendation. Okay. I homeschooled my son through 10th grade, and we were not into typewriters at the time, but I sure would have loved to have had a typewriter for my homeschooling so that he could type up his papers, because he got so distracted on the computer, and so did I. And then he didn't like writing. He has Asperger's, and so as he's writing, because it's so slow, he's like looking at the ant crawling across the floor, or the the trees blowing in the wind, anything but having to write out his assignments. A typewriter would have been a very wonderful focus, attention grabbing option for him. Okay, let's try the red. Whoops, hold on. Backspace works. There's the bell. I'm gonna keep going this time. Okay, so it's gonna stop on me because I'm at the end of my margin. So I'm gonna hit MR, margin release, finish my word. Margin release, finish my word. There we go. I'm gonna try that again. There we go. Fantastic typewriter. Y'all, this is really good. I love it. But if you've been watching me for a long time, you know I love the Electra series. Fantastic. My favorite electric typewriters are the Electra series. And with this being red, what can I say? This is just an awesome typewriter. Oh, and you have a power space. Oh, that reminds me, there are 3 keys. So if you turn this off already, you're gonna miss out. If you hold it down, it's gonna auto repeat the dash, the period, and the X. Woohoo! What do you know? Okay, thanks so much for watching. Visit our website at jotentitledtypewriters.com. Give you a thumbs up. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.